Thanks for joining me on this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also be sure to follow me on these other social media platforms. Links are in the description below.
Mama, please.
Girl, get out of here.
Look, Hannah.
There it is, Demon. Come on out, Satan.
That is my money. And I want it.
And last night on the Haves and the Have-Nots, folks, we saw the demon within Candace Young, and it was something else. Now, I barely touched on this topic in my episode review video because I really didn't notice it as much until I read the comments and the tweets and whatnot online about how when you just see the demeanor of Candace changing during her conversation with Hannah last night, you could really see the evil in her. And I believe that people have been pointing out, hey, you know what? Candace got up and ran out of that house as soon as Hannah started mentioning God, really showing that she chased the demon out of her house. So, wow, the big question is, does Candace Young have a demon within her? And I think that's an understatement. But before going any further into this video, I have to recognize a special YouTube channel out there called Shout Out. For the first time ever, I did an interview about the Haves and the Have-Nots review, how I got started, where do I see the channel going, and yeah, definitely my first collaboration, and I hope it's the first of many. So if you can all do me a favor, I'm going to have a link to my interview in the description below, and I'm going to pin a comment in the comment section. And yeah, I really hope that you check out the video, share it around, and be sure to subscribe to Shout Out. I mean, again, just a great group of people I was able to talk with, and it really was good to just sit down and talk over the phone, but sit down and talk with other like-minded people who are doing the same thing as I am, and they just want to grow. And that's really what this channel is about, growing as a community and talking about things that we all love to talk about. So definitely a shout out to Shout Out. Now, back to the subject of this particular video. I think that what I loved most about the scene between Hannah and Candace is the fact that Hannah was really talking about so many things that us as a community of the haves and the have-nots have been talking about for quite some time. And that's the fact that, well, it's not her money. The money does not belong to her. It belongs to the criers. And the fact that Quincy Jr.'s death should have been the trigger to make Candace change her ways. But due to the fact that it just made her go even deeper into her, well, as I guess Hannah said, make her even more evil, it had the opposite effect. And now Candace, I mean, that's why I haven't been a big fan of the Candace character for a while, because she's gotten sloppy, she's gotten repetitive, and as Landon put it, it's just stupid that you're selling yourself so short. And really, just look at Candace in the position she's in right now. She's running very, very low on resources. She's literally scraping the bottom of the barrel. She only has the money that she stole from the guys that she led up to her hotel room, because remember, all the money that was in the account that, you know, once Landon put the hold off the account, that's now in the joint account by Hannah and Benny. So Candace is really out here on her own. True, she has RK, but, you know, his resources only go so far considering he's still new in town. And the fact that Candace is trying to scrape up gangsters from Warlock's side of the woods, that lets you know right there that she really is running low on options here. So that's why she's so hung up on this $8.8 million. But at the end of the day, it's not hers. And even so, once Hannah does give it back to the criers, what is Candace's plan? So I even did a video about, you know, what if Derek and Candace have a talk, and I really think those two are going to talk to each other at some point in the near future. But does Candace have demons in her? Definitely. Like, I really didn't notice it before, and I'm kind of embarrassed by that because I usually am good with reading the body language of the characters. But really, you know, at first glance, I thought of it just as another one of Hannah's religious speeches. But looking at the deeper meaning and the context behind it, I can truly see that the character tone shifted. I mean, the symbolism there, I give Tyler Perry props for this, is that, you know, a wolf in sheep's clothing. She came into the house, was trying to be all cordial. Mama, I need the money. He's going to kill me. Are you okay? And just acting like a daughter. But the beautiful thing about it, it wasn't how Tinka Sumner portrayed that part. The beautiful thing was that Hannah really showed that she's her mother by seeing through her bull crap. And that, I mean, I just love it. It's like the more defensive Hannah was, believe it or not, it's almost like the roles were reversed. Like Candace was being the nice and polite person, while Hannah was the one who was being rude. But in reality, it's almost like the saying, kill him with kindness. It's like the more defensive and quote unquote rude Hannah was, the nicer Candace was getting. But we eventually hit that breaking point when she hunched over and you could just see the change in the look in her eyes. And that's when the demon came out. And I just love that scene. And that's why this episode, The Black Man, was definitely an improvement over last week's episode, Stronger Together. But overall, I mean, I wish that somebody would just get the demons out of Candace. I mean, do you need to call the exorcist or whatever? But I really do hope that, because I've been calling it stupidity for quite some time, but is it really demons? Possibly. But somebody just needs to get this evil out of Candace so she can get her life together. If she put even a fraction of the energy she's trying to use to get this money back into finishing up law school or some along those lines, Candace Young would be a millionaire in no time. But until that day, she's just going to be selling herself short. So with that being said, tell me what you thought of this scene about the demons within Candace. I mean, we all have inner demons, but we literally saw some of what Candace had to offer in the last episode. So once again, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I have plenty of have and have not content on the way. I have a plan, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Should I do a video comparing Candace Young as a home wrecker to LaToya Luckett's character in Greenleaf? I've actually caught up on Greenleaf, and the more I see LaToya's character, I forgot her name unfortunately, the more I kind of see Candace Young in a way. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. And once again, thank you to Shout Out, the YouTube channel, for having me aboard for the interview. Please check it out. I mean, it's the first time I've done something like that, so everybody who goes check it out, I'd really appreciate it. And considering this channel has hit over 9 million views and we're almost at 50,000 subscribers, I'm probably going to go out tonight and pick up a couple Walmart cards. So once that giveaway gets going, I'll let you know. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all later.